I could see one of the interviewer like lifting his eyelid with a smile and taking something in his paper. I don't know what that is. In today's video, I'll be sharing how you can prepare for your job interview, either as a nurse, healthcare assistant, or support worker. These tips are what has helped me to be successful in several NHS trusts or private-owned nursing homes. So if this is what you would like, stay tuned and watch it to the end as I'll be listing them in no particular order. Let's dive straight into the video. First is for you to research the organization. There are so many benefits of you to study your employer before going for interview. You know, for all the interviews I've gone, I have noticed that these interviewers always come with notes, and when you start answering the question, you see them ticking some points, like giving you approval, and you could literally see them smile when you say something that hits them somewhere. So studying the organization comes with so many benefits. First is that it will help you to better align yourself with the company, so that when you go for your interview, you know how to hit their pain point because you've done your background study, you've gathered what is their need, what they are looking for, and then when you go to your interview, you know how to give it to them when they ask you questions. It shows the employer that you are interested in the job and you are serious about working for them. Okay, so the second one is that it helps you to decide if you really want to work for that company, because when you're doing your study, you're getting to know the company more. You know what type of resident they admit. You gather a lot of information that will help you make your decision if you truly want to be a nurse or a healthcare assistant with that employer. The third thing is that doing your background study will help you to know the culture, the missions, and the values of this company you want to go and identify with. I will tell you how you should carry out your study in a few minutes. Okay, so the fourth benefit of doing your study is that it helps you to craft meaningful questions for that employer, because at a point you get to ask them questions, right? When it comes to doing your research, there are 3 places I would like you to check. First is their website. Visit their website. When you get to the website, go to the About Us section or Meet the Team. Read it to give you general information about that company. Once you're done there, check the career section to see what kind of position this company generally advertise. Next thing you should read is the company's culture, their mission statement, their values. Read them to gather more information. Then once you're done, check out the CQC report regarding this company. In case if you don't know, CQC stands for Care Quality Commission. They are the independent body that governs the standard of health and social care here in United Kingdom. So check it out to see their rating. Okay, then once you finish with the website, proceed to their social media platform like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Some company these days equally have YouTube, so check them out, the ones you can, to see if you miss any vital information. Okay, when you are doing this study, don't forget to take notes of key points. Okay, the third place I would like you to check is Google News to see if there's any press release about this facility. You know, sometimes there could be in the news about somebody falling in a care home or maybe in NHS. Just check to see if there's any news that will help you as well to prepare for your interview. Okay, the second point is for you to practice scenario-based questions. You know, for all the interviews I've been here in the UK, either as a nurse, a support worker, or a healthcare assistant, this type of question always come up at some point during the interview, because the employer wants to check how you are able to react if anything happened. He wants to check your knowledge as well. So practicing some of these questions beforehand will be beneficial to you. You can practice with your family or your friends. In case you don't have someone you practice such questions with, you can rehearse them in front of a mirror. Just get a mirror, place it in front of you, and answer the question. That will boost your confidence and increase your chance of giving better answer during your interview. Next to this is for you to prepare for some frequently asked interview questions and think of potential answers to them. You know, questions like, tell me about yourself, how do you handle stress, why do you want this job, and what are your greatest nurse achievements, just to mention a few. Guys, there are so many websites where you can find some questions. I will leave some link in my description box below, okay? Check them out because they will be useful to you. Also, don't forget your medications. Just brush up on them just to remind and refresh your memory about some of them. Third point is for you to analyze the job description. Doing this will help you to know the qualities, qualification and skills the employer is looking for in candidates. A practical example is my Leeds NHS Trust interview. In the job description, they had mentioned that they require a candidate that is flexible. At that time, there was no childcare issue for me. So when I got to the interview, I was asked related question to it. In answering that question, I told them I am available to work any kind of rota and I am very free to pick extra shifts, whether it's in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon. They should just give me a call and I will come straight away. I could see one of the interviewer like lifting his eyelid with a smile and taking something in his paper. I don't know what that is. So guys, take your time to analyze the job descriptions. I've come to realize that these employers will always have questions relating to what they advertise. Before the interview, match your qualities and your skills to the role and think up how to apply them to real life situations. This will help you know which of them to emphasize during your interview, because one of the factors that determine your success is how you are able to prove to your interviewer that you are the perfect person suited for that job role. Okay? The next point, be on time. You know what they say, first impression is a lasting impression. You don't want to start going late from your first day. What will your employer think that you came late on your interview day? There are 4 areas I would like you to prepare yourself before that day. The first one is what you will wear. My dear, select what you will wear a few days or a day before your due date. If you're a lady that likes to color match your bag, your shoes and your clothes, bring all those things beforehand. If you need to try them on to make sure you are happy with your decision, please do that, so that not in the morning of your interview then you will discover that maybe the clothes is too tight or you don't really like the color. So check all those things. And for guys, if any of you want to iron your clothes, please do so before the day, not in the morning. Do it in the night and make sure you are happy with your decision. Next is transportation. Check the time of your interview. If it's during rush hour, then you need to give more time to arrive in your interview location. If the place is in somewhere you are not familiar about, Google it to avoid you wasting time on that day looking for the right place. Next is your document. Make sure you are with the right paperwork, file them and put in the bag you'll be going with. Also check other essentials you will need in the bag and make sure they are complete. For example, you might need to carry a water bottle to help keep you hydrated. Also check for your bank card, and if you're using card for public transport, check them. You might need to carry some snacks as well for refreshments. Just check your bag and confirm that your essentials are complete, okay? Then when you get to the interview location, don't forget to be polite, smile, communicate with people, because interview is not just about how best you answer the questions. The employer is also checking your communications and your listening skills. So interact with people, chat with them, but please know your limits. Don't be too loud that they will start wondering who is this parrot, this talkative. Just be yourself and relax, okay? Next thing, prepare some questions. At some point during the interview, the employer will ask you if you have any questions for them. So crafting meaningful questions before going will help make an impression. It will also showcase you as someone that have done his or her background study. When they ask you, do you have any question? You'll be like, no, you have a question. Ask questions, okay? You can ask questions relating to career growth, or work environment. You know, when you were doing all those research, that is the best time to start writing questions for your employer. Tell me in the comment section ways you have been preparing for your job interview. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to share with your loved ones as they will find it helpful. See you in my next video. Bye for now.